Alright, Captains, it's time for a round 2 adventure for the German Navy's premium Tier 8 battleship, Tirpitz. But before we delve right into the replay, I just want to talk a bit about my captain skills. As some of y'all have noticed that I run the manual AA. Well, there is a method behind my madness, and that has to do with the second module slot, captain skills, and your maximum dispersion of your main batteries. As you see on the right, it's my Tirpitz with the AIM module, and on the left, my Bismarck with the secondary modules. But take a look at the difference in maximum dispersion between them. 255 for the Biz without, 257 for the Terps with. If I were to swap up to the secondary module, look at the maximum dispersion now of 276 meters. And believe me, Captains, I tried to make that 276 work when I first got her to go secondary spec before the secondary upgrades, and it looked a lot like this. I hate you!
No, but you're getting really close. How do you survive out here?
These guns are really weird.
So the question then is, well, what do I buff on the Tirpitz? Well, when you take a gander at the AA suites between the Tirpitz and the Bismarck, you're going to see some stark differences in the DPSs, to the tune of 2 to 3 to even 6 times a difference. Now, of course, my Bismarck captain is running basic and advanced firing training, which does increase the damage per second by about 10% on average, and adds some range, which you have seen the disparity between the two. But when you look at them completely side by side, you see that if you have any hope in hell of shooting down anything that flies in the Tirpitz, it is going to come from your largest caliber guns with 147 DPS. So with that manual AA, you get a ×2, aka a 100% bonus to that DPS damage of your largest caliber guns. So 147 × 2 equals 294 points of damage that you are going to be inflicting on the enemy sky cancer per second with their main guns. Alright, Captains, well, enough of delving down the rabbit hole that is my anti-aircraft desires, hopes, and dreams. We're gonna get right into the replay of this round 2 adventure. Alright, and this adventure sees us top tier. It's only 1/6 aside, nice. On the map, Haven, and I am, of course, division with my buddy, Minnow. Yeah, Minnow was grinding up the Japanese cruiser line, and he was at tier 8, and I thought, well, it was about time I brought out the old Tirpitz and give her a whale. It was the first battle since the change in the secondaries, and you can see mine around 7.7 kilometers at the moment. Again, no secondary mod and no AFT yet, so AFT, if I had it right now, would bring it out to about 9.3 kilometers. So that gives me food for thought if I want to go for manual secondaries, AFT, and manual anti-aircraft. I'll drop the Concealment Expert, which I had originally, but this is my Königsberg captain for my Tier 5 cruiser, so I had Concealment Expert on it, and long story short, once I get her to a 19-point captain, I'm really going to take a long, hard look and go for maybe 3 Tier 4 skills, manual AA, AFT, and manual secondaries for that 9.3 kilometer fire zone as a supplemental income to my torpedoes and main guns. And of course, the AFT is going to help with my AA ability to push me out to about 5.4 kilometers for my maximum DPS, so over 290 and change, which is pretty nasty versus tier 6 and 7s. 8's okay, 9's not so much, and of course, if you come across a Hakuryu or the Midway, you're basically dead. So is everybody else, though, for that matter. Alright, well, we had a northwesterly spawn, and this Ganaisano was just steaming full bore tilt forward, which, okay, I guess, but I am looking to go head due south along the 3 line and try to engage maybe a couple of guys that are coming around on the outside. I don't want to necessarily go into the B, because that is basically like the trap on some of these other maps, and I don't want to get caught in there and just get a lot of loving from the fire spammers that are on the other side. Remember, there's a Belfast, a Hotlanta, a Mogami, and a Molotov. Those are all fire spammers. Plus, we got a division of battleships, Nagatos. Oh, and there is the Belfast, Tally-ho. And the Sims too. Oh, okay. Game is afoot. Belfast was going kind of slow. Maybe that was a pop smoke maneuver, so I'm just going to kind of fire on his paws and hopefully pop him one. He is pretty squishy. And he disappeared into the ether, and boom! Oh, 2 connect for 7,600 points of damage. That is nice. Belfast does not have the repair party or damage control, so he can't recuperate any of that lost health. So he's going to be hurting already. But he's a nasty mamma jam, and we gotta watch out for him. If we see him pop up again, he is priority target numero uno, followed next probably by the Hotlanta. But there is an enemy Tirpitz as well on the team. And I believe a Scharnhorst, maybe. That's what it looks like. Okay, Mogami, yeah, fire spammer right there, 14 kilometers away. Got some Sea mines that are coming in, little DD, smoke on smoke action, Sims v Sims, and the cap. We do have another DD in there though, and of course a cruiser went YOLO into the B as well, which can work, it can happen. But okay, sneaking around the outside, all of those sea mines hit land, and okay, there is the enemy Tirpitz. There's one of the Nagatos, so he's in the division, and yep, there is another one, Kevy Sieb. Howdy, Kevy. And there's another one out there, Black Knight. Howdy again to Black Knight 44. Okay, so that means they're all, oh, there is a Belfast is popping smoke. You got spotted. Let's make you pay, make them pay. Fired full effect, and over. Oh, devastating strike, double citadel, first blood. Good night, Belfast. Oh, ouch, that's what happens. Oh my goodness gracious, oh, I love doing that. It's happened to me, but I love doing it as well. Oh my goodness. Well, got a little fire spammer, probably from that Mogami who saw his friend just get punched out. So I'm gonna help you. Oh, there's the other fire spammer, the Hotlanta. He is coming under fire. He is showing a bit of broadside, fire full effect. My guns were loaded. Oh, he takes a hit and boom, boom. Oh, I do take him for the kill, but only for 2,900 points of damage. Oh, okay, well, somebody got a nice hit on him before I knocked him out of the game. So there we go. Excellent. We knocked out two of the big fire spammers. That still leaves the Mogami and the Molotov. That enemy Sims is getting worked on. And yep, there is the Nag and the Tirpitz. They're all right there. So I cannot go around this island. I can't do it because there's 4 battleships there, plus 2 fire spammers and 1 enemy destroyer. Because the other one is there up on the north of the sea line there. So I can't do it. I have to start turning it out. I'll fire on that Tirpitz and knock out one of his guns for a second for 3,800 points of damage. But yeah, look at that, 3 Nagatos, tier 7 Japanese battleships. They can put a hurt on. They have some good armor, and they have some good AP rounds, so they can lay down some fire, especially if they're a division of battleships. Talk about focus fire of all those guns. And yeah, I think they're looking at me. So I see Black Knight showing a wee bit of chin as I'm going to try to turn out. Minnows are already turning, same with their Chappie, 2 fire spammers. So I'm trying to coordinate. Oh, only 1100, 1160 overpin. Boo. Trying to coordinate with them and try to get Minnow to work on some of those battleships, maybe turn them around. But okay, here we go. Yep, there is the Mogami. Alabama. Oh, that's what it is. It's the Alabama. Bama! Roll Tide. All right. Ooh, Nagato one. Oh, Molotov did a T-bone, and the Misfit is backing up. Boop. Can I bop you one? He disappears into the ether again, and 3 overpins for like 3k damage. Boo! Why wasn't that 30 and a good night shot? Front guns are finally rotated around. Fire on him again. Come on, Molotov. Oh, he is getting on the gas, so those may all miss, but come on. Oh, and an overshot. Boo, dispersion. Aiming mod, guys. Aiming mod. Not having it versus having it. 276 versus 256, right? Right there. Firing on the Molotov again. It looks like all miss yet again. Boo, captains. You see what I'm saying? I have the aiming assist mod, and I'm still swinging and missing like crazy. All right, fire on the Tirpitz with my front guns. He is stopped though. He's burning from Minnow. Minnow's trying to light him with fire again. Yeah, he's not moving, so fire full effect. I think I take out some of the Mesa there in the process. Hopefully, only one land, and it's a destruction, shell destruction. Boo! Boo. But look at that, okay. Yeah, too many ships, guys. This was the tactical maneuvering and the withdrawal. I could not go around that. Part of me really, Sims. Part of me really wanted to go turn that corner and charge in there full bore, but too many ships. I would have gone down swinging and been walked away with probably only 40,000 points of damage. So no bueno, could not do that. So the Chapayev takes down their Sims, their Tirpitz takes down our Moss. So Molotov, can I pop me a Molotov? Please. Oh, he's kind of turning, not angled so nice. I think there's a New Orleans over there, Phoebes. I like to pop him because he's launching at me right now, but sometimes you want to spam your shots, other times you want to hold them, and exactly, look at that broadside. Nagato, fire Nagato, less than 14 kilometers away. Come on, please, big money. Boom, big money. Citadel. Hello, Nagato. How you doing? Okay, then Nagato division is sailing back into their original cap. good. I don't think they wanted any of this. I know Minnow was laying down a lot of fire damage on those boys, so let's start swinging around. And that Tirpitz has just been a flotilla, artillery flotilla since the beginning, so we're gonna think to work on him. I am, of course, taking shots at these Nagatos as they're moving back into their cap, maybe to move in onto B or to fight our battleship and cruisers. Oh, 1160, come on, boo! To fight our 2 battleships and cruiser that are over there, still versus their destroyer. Now, they could definitely walk over that mini fleet that's there, but we're going to keep turning around and try to take down this Tirpitz first, and we'll try to put some pressure on their cap, and, oh, 1 hit for a shell breakage. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Here we go. And an overpin. Boo. Yep, that Tirpitz is all by his onesies now. He has singled himself out by not moving. So we're going to move. Oh, yep, there is the Molotov is still down there. Excellent. Molotov, the Mogami is there on the northwest corner. Oh, that's New Orleans. New Orleans over there. Mogami's dead. Yep. So Molotov is still down there. So Molotov and the Tirpitz, I can do this. I can take both of those guys down there. So full speed ahead. Let's round this island head. Oh, look at that Molotov. He is backing up maybe just a wee bit. Looking at the smokestacks, which way are they going? They kind of pause there, so I just kind of fire on his midsection. Maybe some of those will tickle him a little bit. And I'll miss. Boo. German dispersion captains, even with the aiming module, is still rough with this thing. You see what I mean about with that 276? It was just, I couldn't hit a damn thing. It didn't matter how close they were, how far away, and people are like, oh, the Tirpitz is great against cruisers. I'm like, you crazy. What the hell are you all smoking? All right. Enemy Tirpitz, 10 kilometers and closing. I'll train my secondaries on him, but that Molotov, look at that Molly, 9 kilometers around. I'm trying not to engage the Molotov with my aiming because I don't want him to be spooked thinking that I have him fully locked and loaded, and now I do. Press X. I have the Molly selected. Fire full effect on that broadside, and oh, 6,000 points of damage on the Molotov broadside. 8 kilometers away. Boo. Oh, he's firing AP, or at least he fired AP that round at me, so not too much damage, 2,900 points of damage. That's okay. Yeah, he's still launching AP, maybe trying to pop our Chapayev or Minnow and his little Mogami behind him. I'm not even worried about that Tirpitz. Let's pop this Molotov. He is straightening out. Fire full effect. There we go. Bow win on the Tirpitz-ish. And yeah, because, oh, and a sit-wrecked good night Molotov. Excellent. Why wasn't that the first volley, but I will take a sit-wrecking good night any day I get it. All right, Mr. Tirpitz, I'm going to close in. Keep it kind of angled to him within that 60-degree auto bounce angle because the Tirpitz bow armor, as we all know, is a big old F you to everybody. He is in full reverse mode. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but fire my front guns and almost a swing and a miss. Thankfully, they hit somebody, maybe the antenna, the radio guy, for 3,800 points of damage. But now the Chapayev and Minnow are really working on him. My secondaries are finally going off, and he is dead. Minnow got himself as a Tirpitz. Sweet. All right, now I have to contend with 3 Nagato shooting at me. Still not the best situation because, again, they can do a fair bit of damage to me. But now that Tirpitz is gone, kind of on the run, maybe a little split up a bit too, so I'm gonna work on them, see if I can score some damage. Oh, 1160, boo, 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 boo. Keep moving, keep juking and jiving, and a bounce. Oh, boo, this isn't looking so hot right now. Okay, Kevy is in French mode, beep, 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 backing up. A little bit of broadside, a little bit of chin. He is angled a little bit, so I want to try to keep my angle and my guns oriented to the port side to engage these 2 Nagatos right here, but I did fire my fronts on Kevy's broadside, and I'll take that, 7,600 points of damage off of 2 penetrations. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, Misfit, Black Knight, you're gonna get my rear turrets. Here we go, come on, big money, and 3,800 points of damage. Ooh, boo, come on. Front guns are loaded. We're aiming at Misfit now. I swear to you, I am locked and loaded on him, bugging the replay. And big money. 3,800 again. Come on. I want some citadels. I want the black ribbons. Okay, trying to angle again on these Nagatos, 60-degree angles. I was worried that Kevy might pop around. Oh, and he tags me with a pretty good shot, 5,400 points of damage. And bink. Oh, they tickled me a little bit, but okay, fire full effect into Black Knight, take out a little bit of the mesa, and boom, Black Ribbon, 15,000 points of damage. That's excellent. All right, now they are running now from me because they were losing definitely on that exchange. Kevy is behind that island still, so I want to orient my front guns to engage Kevy, but keep my rear turrets oriented to the port side. Oh, come on. Oh, please, please, please make this good. Fire on the broadside, and... Oh, 6,100 points of damage. But I wanted to try to keep my turrets oriented, but now that I see Kevy is over there and he is close enough to me and those guys are actually hiding behind that, I will turn my rear turrets to face the starboard, and maybe we can give Kevy some broadside and put him down so that I only have to worry about angling to two guys, because I'm going to try to angle my nose towards the two Nagatos and keep Kevy on my starboard and work on him with my full broadside now. And 11,000 points of damage. Fire the rear turrets, come on. Uno mas. 4,000 again, so 15,000 in that salvo. That's okay. He is, of course, within my secondary range, and they are working on him. You know, the dispersion factor is a thing because I don't have the manual secondaries, which decreases the dispersion by about 60%, but it's still okay, you know, landing some shots here and there. Front turrets again, fire on Kevy, and boom! 7,100 points of damage. Oh, my rear turrets, I'm not going to get over the flat top, so I'm not going to fire. But Kevy is definitely running, and I have now just two Nagatos in front of me that I'm going to face down. So I'll keep my guns oriented to starboard. I'm looking at Black Knight, giving him some torpedoes, and hopefully finish off Misfit with my front guns, or my cannons in general. Okay, front guns. Boom! 8,800 points of damage and the high caliber. Oh, why wasn't that a sit wrecking, man? Okay, so I'm going to angle again, keeping my guns oriented to starboard for Misfit. My torpedoes I'm going to be using for Black Knight. Come on, here we go. Secondary's going off. My rear turrets. Kevy is back. Targets the opportunity. Fire, Kevy! Please, good night shot. Let's put him out of the game. And, 4 overpens for 4,600 points of damage. And finally, Minnow takes down Kevy. Oh, man, how did that happen? All right, now they are splitting me a little bit, so I'm going to start to show a broadside to somebody. Hopefully, though, I can take down Black Knight with these torpedoes that I launch at him. Oh, and he hits me pretty good for 8,300 points of damage. Yep, I maybe could have stopped around that island and picked my battles just a wee bit better, but I'm Tirpitz. I want to get in close, and I want to torpedo these guys, so I'm showing some broadside to Misfit, and he tags me just a little bit. I fire back, only 1160, come on. Oh, those torpedoes! No way, man. Oh, Black, how'd you dodge that, man? No way. You got a little rudder shift mod in that thing, or what? Boo. All right, well, I got on the gas, 6,300. Oh, ouch. Oh, Norlands finally showed up, trying to use this island as a little bit of a shield against Misfit, but Norlands is showing up. He's trying to get skinny on me, but I'm the Tirpitz, big old battleship guns. Angle what? Good night. Alright, he does set me on fire though, and I'm thinking, maybe I'll put it out. I'm going to angle for my starboard side torpedoes on the Nagato, try to put him down. He doesn't have anywhere really to go. So, fire my torpedoes, bink his guns. My gun's about ready to be reloaded and fire into his superstructure. He just got set on fire again, so yeah, he's hurting even though he's at 19. Oh my god! 12, 6, and 1,100 points of damage. Nice. I will take that any day. There come the torpedoes, and boom! Oh, Misfit definitely plugged me just a little bit right there, and the torpedoes. Good night for Kraken Unleashed. Sweetness. Oh, Misfit is parking around that little island. I want to get my shots off. I hit the brakes. Oh, he does hit me for a little bit of damage, though. Full effect. Here we go. Fire! Please put him down. 8,400. Oh, he's he's recovering some health, and only 1160. Boo, this is not good. And it is not. I definitely take one under the turrets for the good night shot. Damn it. Oh, why wasn't that a good night shot on that Nagato? Oh, bugger, guys. I slowed up, wanting to take that kill shot right then and there. What I should have done is I should have just kept up my speed, angled more towards him, and then just recover my health and pick the engagement on the other side of the island. On the side of the island that he was hiding behind, because he would have been able to really dink too much damage to me, and I definitely would have been able to get into my secondary range and use my torpedoes on him. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, guys, but again, it's part of the tactics. I did some pretty good tactics at the beginning versus all those battleships there at the very start, but that was probably a little poor on my part right there. But okay, now speaking of tactics, I was yelling at Minnow, you gotta get behind one of these islands, man, because that nag is turning. I'm looking at those guns. Yep, they know that Minnow's there because the cap obviously is getting picked off by him, and our North Carolina's busy shooting at him. So they know Minnow is in the sea cap, and I'm like, Minnow, you gotta get on the gas, man, you gotta hide. That Nagato is nasty, even versus the tier 8. And Minnow's like, I'm trying. He's throwing shit overboard, trying to pick up speed, but he's got to angle down. He got spotted. They were within the detection range, so he opened up his guns anyway. Does light a fire, I think. No, he hits the Nagato at least, but the Nagato is definitely aiming. Here comes a full broadside from the Nagato in the face. He's out. There goes 2/3 of his health right through the face from that Nagato. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, the Nagato did get caught on fire by Minnow there, or maybe our North Carolina, but look at that. He's melting. He's trying to recover some health. Here comes some more shots in from the nag. Bink. Oh, a little miss, swing and a miss there. Come on, clock. 997 and... Come on, clock, and oh, saved by the buzzer, Minnow. That could have been bad. Well, Captain's not too shabby for a round 2 adventure in the Tier A Tirpitz. 205,000 points of damage. Yowza, I broke the 200,000 marker in my Tirpitz. I come pretty damn close a lot of the times, but first time, 205 off of 1 torpedo strike, 1 spider aircraft shot down, 5 citadels for 5 kills for first blood, devastating strike, high caliber, and Kraken unleashed. To finish, tops of the charts with 2,395 base XP, and look at that, division for the win. Minnow came in second, 1542 off of 2 kills. Not so bad. Not so bad, but how's that? Kraken unleashed in the Tirpitz. And the detail report is pretty nice, man. 196 shots fired, 73 landed for 187 and 188,000 points of damage off of my main batteries. That's an alright return for the main battery hit ratio. Again, though, that dispersion, guys, you can see how it's kind of wonky even with the aiming module. So without it, can you only imagine the kind of dispersion you're going to be getting? Torpedoes 1 for 7,300, and off of my secondary batteries, 336 secondaries, 46 landed for 10k. So with the manual secondaries, guys, I definitely would have landed a lot more shots on those bad boys, probably started a lot more fires. So it's definitely something to be thinking about. And once I get my 19-point captain, I probably will throw it on there for a handful of games and see how she rolls, and I will definitely report back to y'all with my findings. But look at that potential damage. I just want to point that out. 2.1 million points of potential damage I could have received in that battle. Yep, a lot of battleships shooting at me. That is for sure. But after Texas with a premium account, look at that, over 500,000 credits. Cha-ching. With this, the standard account though, 322k. Still big money from the Tier 8 premium Tirpitz. Alright, Captains, well, I hope you all enjoy this little round 2 adventure in my Tirpitz. I thank you all for watching. So until next time, I will see you all in game. Have fun. Fair seas.